when we finished work yesterday, we travelled up to Glenmuick ski centre again, and we stayed overnight up here, and it was not very snowy when we parked up, but we thought we'd come up here and get a day's skiing today. Anyway, got out, spoke to the ski centre staff, and there's only 2 beginners runs open, so pretty much a washout up here in terms of the weather. So the conditions are too mild, and the snow's sort of pretty much all gone, so no skiing today I'm afraid. Maybe need to rethink our plans. So Amy's just making some breakfast as we speak.
Yep.
So what are we getting?
This morning, just making some tea, making some porridge in the pot, and I am having some toast and some corn ham. Is the plan. So a bit disappointed we're not going to get skiing, because obviously that was one of the reasons we came up here, but we have got loads of other fun stuff that we've looked out, haven't we, that we're going to do as well. So
well, we'll soon find out if it's fun or if it's a load of rubbish. So okay, speak to you soon. Cheers. So we're not at Glenmuick Ski Centre. There's a bit of a thaw with the weather, so there's not enough snow to go skiing really. So we've came along to Balmoral, to the Balmoral estate. So this is their car park, so you can park in here with motorhomes during the day or at night time. There is a parking charge, and you're next to the river. You can walk across there, and into the right is the Balmoral estate. Obviously the royal family's estate. So nice park up here. There's motorhome allocated parking spaces, and there's a pay and display machine over here. I'll just go and have a look and see what the charges are. So here we go. So it's motorhome, camper vans and large vehicles, overnight parking, allocated bays, £10. All day for cars is £5. So, and this is the pay machine here. So you can pay by card and you can pay by coins. So it's £5 to park a camper van during the day, £10 to park a camper van or a motorhome during the night. So.
hi guys, so this is us. We are just walking over the bridge at Balmoral, heading towards the Balmoral Castle now. So you can see the river. So, on this side. So yeah, so we're just heading towards Balmoral Castle at the moment. This is one of my favourite places in Scotland. So, a little bit of history about the royal family. The Queen Mother was actually Scottish. She was born in Glamscastle, and so there's a big connection with Scotland and the royal family. And the Queen Elizabeth absolutely loved Balmoral and would come here every year. Now when she did come here, because we're up the Highlands of Scotland, so they never really get bothered. So she could walk across this bridge, and what she would do on a Sunday actually is walk across this bridge here, and just across the road is Crafty Church. and she would go to the church every Sunday with the family, and they would have no bother from anybody, the locals, nobody, and they could go into the towns that we'll have a wee look around later on.
They would drive around here quite freely.
Yep.
William, Harry, Charles, and the other royals.
So as we walk down here, we'll get to the gates of Balmoral Castle, where the royal family would scoot in and scoot out. So unfortunately it's tinged with sadness because Queen Elizabeth did pass here last year, and we did come up, didn't we?
Yeah, we were here, yeah.
We came up to pay our respect, and also for the funeral cortege, which was just an amazing moment in time. So the gates here.
Yeah, so the Queen left through these gates here and along this road and across that bridge there on our final journey. So
Yep.
show you the gates here.
Yep. So
this is the entrance to Balmoral Castle, which it is open to the public in the summer months, but this is February now, so it's not open today.
So the gates are just behind us, and we've continued walking just along this path, which leads us to both the pyramids and also a little treat. But the but the estate is absolutely massive. So the Queen, when she was here, she would go horseback riding for hours. They've got obviously the river where they can go fishing. The grouse season I think starts in August.
Yeah.
So they're not allowed to shoot any grouse at the moment, but there's a lot of shooting. We've got a golf course just next to us here.
No idea if they play golf.
Yep. A curling pond, and you can walk about the entire estate, but I mean it goes on for miles and miles.
Yeah.
So the flag flies just like it does in Buckingham Palace or any of the other royal palaces when the monarchs and residents. So when the flag was flying, when the Queen was here, the Queen would go through those doors and would be there.
Yeah.
However, now we've got a change of monarch. The flag flies when Charles is here, and he is in Scotland. He has been in Scotland quite a lot. But he doesn't actually stay in Balmoral Castle.
No.
He stays in a place called Burke Hall, which is on the Balmoral estate, but once later on we will show you Burke Hall as well, and where King Charles is staying.
Yeah, he lives in Burke Hall. That's the secret, don't tell anybody.
We're up here to see these two bad boys. Right, if I can get their attention, we can do hanging goose. Not sure if whistling's how they actually respond. Will I try barking? Woof! Woof! No, they don't respond to that either. What else? A cat. Meow.
Hey.
Meow. Hey. Nice. Hey. They are gorgeous. I do wish they would come a little bit closer to us.
A bit dirty.
It's a dirty field. Hello. Oh, hello. 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 Come here. Come here. You can see me. Come here. You definitely looked at me. Come here. Come here, baby.
I think they're ignoring you.
I think this would go terribly wrong if they start charging. Lunchtime.
So we're back in the van and Amy's just made us some lunch.
Yes. So today you have cheese and toast, a little bit of rocket and red lettuce, and I've got the same, but I've put some spring onions in mine. You've got a donut, I've got a butterfly cake, diluting juice, and you've got a Pepsi. Lunch of champions.
Indeed.
So, gorgeous. Just fixed my shoes. I don't like when my laces are all over the place, you know.
Where are we?
We are, don't tell me, the Spittal of Glenmuick. So, Birkhead, where Charles stays, is up that way.
King Charles to you.
King Charles to me, is up that way. So we've already passed it, but we will try and get a better view of it, because on the road it's quite far off the road, and then they've put up big fences covering it, so we'll try and get a better look. And this is the road end, where apparently there's a lock down this way, and we've got a wee car park, so we'll go and have a look at car parking charges and see what they're saying.
So, quite expensive here, £10 for a campervan. It's part of the Balmoral estate, so they obviously use the money to repair the paths and look after the estate. So you've got a machine here with card payment, coins and notes. Quite a large overflow car park here as well. Not actually sure if you can stay overnight for that. I presume doesn't say you can't overnight, so I think you could overnight here for £10. It's nice and flat. Then there's the other car park up at the top there.
So they also have toilets just behind the overflow car park. A ticket machine, as you can see here, David. But there is a notice on them saying that the toilets are currently not working. And they'll be up as soon as they can, so I don't know if that's a winter thing,
It's a winter
and
thing.
they're refurbing it, or whether that will be a summer thing. But I mean, it's a big toilet block, so
Aye.
2 car parks and toilet block, it must be
And it's
be a popular place.
well used. I'll show you the toilets around here. Yes. Closed for the winter by the looks of it. Yeah, nice spot. So over 200 years ago this was a thriving community. It was also the main route, the north-south route, for over 500 years.
They're also saying they might have sailed here, up here, because lower down the glen there wasn't any good land for them to basically go.
Yeah.
Spittal of Balmoral estate.
Visitor centre. If you've got an electric bike, you can charge it there.
And basically this walk was brought from Lochnagar Mountain in here, and basically brought here by the RAF Mountain Rescue Association. And it was to remember all the people who paid the ultimate sacrifice during World War One. And this wee stone one's been here since 2015.
We're walking along an old train line here. Goes from Aberdeen to Braemar. Turnstile. Think you're at football?
Football! I want to touch it with my hands because, you know, still need to be careful with COVID, people. It's gorgeous. This has just newly been painted, I would say.
What, 1988?
No, I'm not more than that, look how white it is. So, aye, January 1988. So what's this? 88 means it's 30. Don't be really stupid. 35 years old. 35 years old right now? No, this is February. It's not 35 years old, it's had its birthday. You scared? Do you want to get safe?
Aye.
Everybody! Aye, you put me on it, it's not safe.
Just to test it.
Actually, a wee bit. You meant to move. Was erected in January 1988, but the Queen Mother didn't actually officially open it until September 1988, because there's a nice wee plaque down here that we'll go and see now. Come with me, YouTube, come! September 1988, and I tell you something, running this suspension bridge has now made it really shaky. That's actually really badly shaken. That's not good if you just had your lunch. What do you think's at the other side? The other side of the River Dee. Do you know what, YouTube? We will take you to the other side of the River Dee. Come with us, YouTube!
You think you're Annika bloody Rice? It's shut. How does this work? Oh, you're supposed to go in it. you're actually too stupid to use the bridge. You don't get across it.
And you're too stupid to even call me stupid. So it's not going to do you in good stead later, is it? This way. We've got some signs here. I think these are the same signs on the other side, just saying it's erected. The original bridge was erected in 1905. Obviously this is a reconstructed version of the bridge. So, yeah. Hi, we're back. Okay, so we are just heading over to our next destination, which fortunately has been a little bit of a letdown. So we are on the opposite side to Craigievar. We'll put the proper termination, the description down the bottom if you will. So this is a castle that is pink, and we are just outside of Aboyne, and this castle actually inspired Walt Disney, and when he did the Cinderella castle, this inspired the Walt Disney for the Cinderella castle. So it was a family home right up until the 1960s, and the upper floors don't have any light at all in them, because when the castle was originally built they didn't have any light at the top, so the family who owned it kept that situation, didn't put any light in. So if you want to see the artefacts or any of the historical stuff, then you would have to wait to sunlight, and then basically it would come in through sunlight. So as I said, the castle is closed at the moment, so it doesn't open again to 2024 because it's getting under refurbishment. So. But we'll take you up and you can have a look at what we can see, and hopefully we'll come back one day and see the proper Cinderella castle. So.
Indeed. Okay.
This is a barmkin.
A what?
A barmkin.
A barmkin.
So when this was built in the late 1500s, the castle was simply a 4-storey tower surrounded by a defensive wall. So in Old Scots, it's known as a barmkin.
A barmkin. Never heard that before.
No, it's very pink. I thought they were selling ice cream for 5p. They were donating 5p for every ice cream sale.
Ice cream for 5p?
No, they're donating 5p.
That's that rubbish. Quite nice in the summer. Well, it's quite nice now for a picnic.
Yeah, you can imagine this being really busy, and then obviously the castle tours, or the barmkin tours. No, I'm really glad we came here actually. I know we didn't get a chance to go in the castle or see it, and we'll need to come back, but just the fact that Walt Disney was inspired by it.
Too cheap to buy a ticket.
I thought we could repay that wall. It's not that big. Look, you could easily repay that wall, couldn't you?
Right, okay.
So toilets are only open when the castle's opened.
So it doesn't say you can't overnight, so I think you might be able to overnight here. The toilets are only opened when the car parks, when the castle's opened.
When the castle's opened.
So,
And obviously it's £3 for parking.
aye, there's no height barriers or any other restrictions. I think you could stay here the night. But we're heading off now.
Hi guys, so that's us. We've had some dinner and we have parked up at the King George V playing fields, which is just at Banchory. There's about 10 spaces here for motorhomes. The only thing is it's a little bit slopey, but we've been quite lucky. There's only another couple of vans here, so that's us for this evening, I think, David.
Yep, we've got all the curtains closed and the covers on the windscreens, so that's us. We're going to settle in for the night and catch you again tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.